From the dawn of earth's creation, when the waters knew no shore, came the voice of the Almighty, be fruitful evermore. Fill the earth with sons and daughters, spread my image far and wide. As the morning stars rejoiced, and the seas withdrew their tide. After judgment through the waters, when the ark touched ground again, still his covenant thundered forth, multiply across the plain. Be fruitful on the mountains, let your children fill the lands. Grow and swarm beneath my blessing, held within my sovereign hands. I will make of you a nation, God to Abram swore in love. Count the stars that crown the heavens, so your offspring rise above. Kings and peoples from your body, countless as the dust and sand. I will make you fruitful, Abram, nations bow at my command. Then to Isaac came the promise, I will multiply your seed. And to Jacob grow and flourish, companies of tribes indeed. Like the dust across the desert, like the host no man can see. I will make your line abundant, this my oath eternally. From the first breath of creation to the prophet's final cry, God has blessed his covenant people with a heritage from on high. Children rising like the morning, generations yet to be. Bless the man whose quiver's brimming with branches of God's human tree. Down in Egypt's shadowed valley, Israel swelled in strength and might. They were fruitful, they increased, like the dawn that chases night. Moses cried, the Lord has made you more than stars in the evening sky. May he make you thousands, blessed beneath his watchful eye. Multiply, the Lord commanded, walk my ways and you shall see. Every womb and field and harvest, displaying heaven's majesty. Bless the fruit of home and vineyard, blessed your children on the way. Abundance poured in holy mercy, morning, noon, and close of day. Children are the Lord's possession, arrows born of covenant grace. Bless the warrior with a full quiver, bless the father's honored place. Olive shoots around the table, peace and plenty in their glow. May you live to see your children and your children's children grow. Grandchildren, the crown of aged men, joy that time cannot erase. And the blessing given Jacob showed God's kindness on his face. For the Lord made Israel fruitful, spreading strong on every side. Generations rising upward like a river deep and wide. From the first breath of creation to the prophet's final cry, God has blessed his covenant people with a heritage from on high. Children rising like the morning, generations yet to be. Bless the man whose quiver's brimming with branches of God's human tree. Hosea sang, O sons of Jacob, you shall be like the ocean sand, numbered past all mortal counting, growing under God's tending hand. Jeremiah saw the remnant gathered safe from exile's rod. They will flourish, they will multiply, people of the living God. Build your homes within this city, take your wives and children too. Grow and multiply in Babylon, do not fade or be made few. For your children, as in ages past, shall rise in strength again. And like shepherded flocks unnumbered, fill the mountains, fill the glen. I will make my people flourish. I will multiply their name as the host of heaven cannot be numbered. So your offspring I will claim. On the mountains of the promise, multitude shall stand restored. For the cities long forsaken will be filled and blessed of God. Ezekiel saw the pastures thick with people newly born, and the land once void and empty, crowned with families like the morn. Every household filled with gladness, every street with children's play, signs of covenant renewal, shining bright as the break of day. And when the fullness dawned in Christ, the scriptures never turned aside. Still the promise held its sweetness for the faithful sanctified. Younger widows called to marriage, urged to bear their children true. Mothers taught to love their households, pleasing God in all they do. Through the pain of childbearing, woman's calling still is blessed. Hannah, Elizabeth, barren mothers, favored where their hearts found rest. For the promise is for you and your children after you, sang the apostles to the nations as the covenant leavens them too. From the first breath of creation to the prophet's final cry, God has filled his chosen people with a blessing from on high. Children marching through the ages like stars and sand in an endless line. All God's promises unfolding by his providence divine. Be fruitful, sons of Adam, daughters of Eve, rise and fill the earth. For the maker of all nations has ordained your children's birth. Generation unto generation, let his faithfulness be seen, till the world is filled with singing and humans flourish fresh and green. For the Lord who spoke in Eden still his ancient word upholds. Bless the people who increase to